get everything pulled up real fast. Okay, we're good, don't worry. Alright, we drink some water before we get started. Okay. So, last time we played, I finished Lily's route. OMG, what? No, now way. No way? What, I'm streaming again? Is that the thing? Is that what's going on? We're in a brave new world. Okay, so Roman Viking, I just go to start. What do I do? Oops, go back. Okay, start. Okay. Start, and how do I do this? Skip mode? Okay, this is what I'm supposed to do? Jeez. Oh my gosh! It's going crazy! Okay. 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 Okay, what should I do? Let's be a brat and hit Y. Why? Do I have to? Of course not, that's why I asked. Hold on, there's something. There we go. Right. Okay, I'm gonna save again. Just gonna save. Sorry, Lily. We're riding over. Okay, let's go then. My heart is pounding in my chest and it keeps me thinking about my condition as I follow the teacher up the stairs. Should I skip again? Excuse me. Sorry I'm late again. Dear God. Dear God. Okay, let's see, hold on. Hold on. Okay. Okay, I'll just skip again then. Okay. That wasn't skip very far. I see Shizune. I see Misha. I see Hanako back there. Wow, my brain's had a fart. I could not remember her name. But anyway, here's, gotta plug in my phone. Sorry, hold on. Thought I did that already. Okay. Hey, I said skip, bro. Oh, I see what it's doing. It's going through the... Okay, I see. Let's skip again. Okay. Maybe I should have introduced myself. Oh, I should have gone back. Crap. Okay. Anything would have been given a better first impression. We knew there was going to be a new student, but we didn't know you would be here today. So soon. Hechan, right? Hechan. Yep, it fits, doesn't it? I'm gonna skip again, I'm sorry. I wonder. Okay, let's see what should I do. Okay, I don't know what to do. Let's ask about Shizune's deafness. Shizune intrigues me. I kinda want. I guess we're going to Shizune now. I guess that's what we're doing. I kinda want to ask something about her. But I can't really ask about something that personal, can I? I can't go with anything else as I was focused on my food while the girls talk between themselves. Misha and Shizune. So awkward. Very animatedly, throwing side glances at me, but Misha refrains from translating. Maybe they're talking about secret girl stuff or something? I quickly notice the conversation sign is not enough to fill a sentence. We arrive in the custom early, but we're not the first. Hanako! I love you! The dark-haired... Hi, Huckstop. How are you doing? Hold on. The dark-haired girl I noticed before is slumped over her desk at the last row. She's like, oh god! With an elegance of a rhino. I love Hanako so much. She shrinks deeper into her seat. I can feel her tension all the way from here, as if she was slowly turning into stone from her descent. So, exactly. Okay, Misha and Shizune either don't notice or don't... Rose, it's such a good game. I finished one of the last routes and I love it. And you can't say that when you've been playing Trombone Champ. That game is pretty dang odd. Okay, let's see what girl we're gonna get next. She cried. Oh my god. Hugs up, I love. Yeah, I cried at the end of the last route. Oh my god, I was like, gross sobbing. Okay, maybe it's the time. Yeah, Trombone Champ, I'm not denying it. It's so great. I gotta play it soon. I gotta play it on stream soon. Before long, the final bell rings. School is finally over for the day. Beside me, Misha and Shizune are having a short conversation. After a bit of deliberation, Misha turns to me. Unfortunately, we can't stay and show you around today, Chan. We've got to hurry already, since there's a lot of work for us to do. I will. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know, because the holidays are, you know, like Christmas and stuff's coming up. So, I'll figure out what date. I don't know. Give me one. Okay. You'll find your way around here, I'm sure of it. Oh, wait, the teacher said I should have to see the nurse. Where do I have to go? Is that so? We can only show you that much. Okay, I want to skip past the nurse. Here we go. This bro. Yeah. We're doing this. Oh god, no. Okay, but what? I don't want to see the nurse. Okay, get to the next choice. Huh. I feel like I'm afraid I'm missing something. Am I missing something? Should I just go? I don't know what to do. I'm gonna skip again, I guess? I don't know. Okay, cool, that's good. Oh no, I remember this part. Okay, I'll just do attack aggressively because either way you said I'm gonna lose. She's either really mocking me or trying to trick me. I have nothing else to lose, though, so I might as well try something different. This part is new, so I'll do this. Maybe I spread out my forces and try to control more territories. I can recoup the situation. Shizune seems to focus on conquering whole nations, so maybe I can sacrifice my hold on continents to gain more small countries. I do remember that because I'm like, I have to be defensive. You know, that's what I remember. Anyway, that was months ago. It's worth a shot. A few times later, I end up losing the game anyway. Okay. I win, yay! I wanted to skip. Why won't it let me skip it? What's it doing? Pause to save again. Okay. Chan, you attacked Iceland and North America at the same time. That's a very daring move. Ah, that makes sense. That's what I was wondering. Okay, that makes sense. Chan is impressed. The mark of great people is that they are daring and they can follow through. You're already halfway there. Isn't that great, Hachan? This isn't enough, though. Just potential isn't enough. There's no point to potential if you don't take the first step. And there's no point to that if you don't keep going. I want to see more. You're right, Chan, but that's so demanding. Shizune's like, yes. Shizune leans forward, suddenly looking a lot less playful and more like the serious person I expected her to be from the start. Hey, Chan, would you like to join the student council? She doesn't really waste time. She doesn't really waste any time, does she? But It's only my second day of school, so I'm hesitant about committing to something so early. I haven't even taken a look at any other clubs yet, but spending time with Shizune and Misha doesn't seem like something I would hate. They're so great, I love them. I still need more time to think about it before I decide for sure. Maybe I'll get back to you on it. Shizune's like, ugh. Okay, Hichan, but I hope you're not to say that so we don't feel bad. No, really. Really? Hichan, if you're going to say that, then saying that is definitely the truth, and there can't be any mistaking it. I know. I guess I should have my revenge for losing at the very least. Look at her. Shizune smiles at that in a mischievous way that feels like twisting the knife in the wound of my loss. She's like, yeah! I take a glance at the clock on the wall and realize I spent far longer playing Risk than I expected. Sorry, I think I have to go. I want to go to the library. It's not closed yet, is it? Shizune scratches her head and gestures at Misha. How hard can it be to determine whether the library is open? There's a clock right there on the wall. It should be unless the librarian is absent. I think you're right, Hisha-chan. We think the library is open. It's on the second floor. Can't miss it. Do you want us to show you where it is? No thanks. It's okay. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye! Okay, skip, right? Can I skip? Lily! My babe! Okay, I've already done all this. Lily! Oh my... Oh, she's reading... Okay. We're gonna say hello. Hi, I'm new here, Hisao Nakai. We're in the same class. She's like, oh god! I just transferred here the other day. Maybe you don't remember? The girl doesn't say a word, but simply stares at me wide-eyed. She's like, oh dear god. I'm still getting used to the place, so I'm trying to meet as many people as I can. So, what's your name? Hanako. Her speech is stuttering and so quiet that it's barely audible even in the still library. Somehow I think that my delinquent impression of her was wrong. Hey Jeffrey, what's up? Last time I did Lily's route. I can talk. So the last stream I did Lily's route. And I don't know which route I'm going with now. I'm just kinda see where it takes me. Hanako, so what are you reading? She only tips the book back at... She must have noticed me staring before. I love life. Okay, back to this again. I love Life of Pi. Okay. Oh, what's it about? A boy and the tiger. She's reading Life of Pi. Life of Pi is one of my favorite books, honestly. On a boat. I can see this taking some time. Sounds interesting. Is it any good? She nods from behind the book but stays silent. She looks kind of tense, a bit like Yuko earlier, but in a different way. More like petrified with terror, I'd say. She's shaking. She's like So the mystery delinquent girl turned out to be anything but, and she is quivering in a way that makes it look like she's mortally afraid of me. The only way out of this, as far as I can tell, is try to get a normal conversation going. Is it a library book? I'm looking for new ones to read, but there's just so many. No, it's mine. Oh, so do you come here often? A huge blush spreads on Hanako's face, and her eyes far larger than I thought it was possible for her eyes to do. Uh-oh, did she interpret my lame attempt at small talk as people attempt to pick her up? I mean, I didn't mean it like that. I've gotta go do something! With that warning, I love her so much. He's like, I'm awkward. Okay, can I skip now? Nothing. I just talked to her, tried to get to know her, didn't even manage to get started. Yuko sighs and looks awfully bothered, even more so than she did before. I guess you weren't wrong so much as tactless. Tactless? That girl's a bit of a special case, like she never really talks to anyone. Isn't that a bit strange? I wonder, it's just how she is, I think. Yuko doesn't sound at all that convincing. Then again, maybe there's just a norm around here. Everyone has their own problems or else they wouldn't be here. Perhaps that's a big little tactless after all. But How should I deal with these people? Forcing myself to act over casual only makes it feel phony. Like I was supposed to be ignoring the elephant in the room. Yuko fidgets, looking like she would say something to that but resist it. I think it's an elephant only if you feel that way. She's like, oh my god, she's all freaking out. I guess she doesn't have a good sense of self-restraint. It makes her smile and she blushes heavily. What? Did that sound stupid? No, it sounded really wise. I guess you're right. It's more about me than anyone else. Neither of us have anything to ask. Yuko fills the silence by shuffling some papers around. People have papers on the desk. I really like doing that. Did you find any books? I should be closing soon. I mean, this library should be closing, but I have to do it. I hope it's not too inconvenient for her. Oh, yeah, I want some books, but I left them over there because I'll just go get them. I fetched my stack of books from. Can I skip again? Yeah, shut up, Kenji. Just shut up. No! Okay, she was cute. Yeah, cute, I guess. I knew it! There are a lot of cute. Okay. Can I skip or? I guess that's how I answered last time. Oh my god, Kenji. I hate Kenji. I know, right? I do what I always do when I don't know what to do. Like now, I've already started on one of the books I borrowed yesterday, and it took it with me to the school to fill the empty moments between classes. I find the page that creased the corner of to mark the spot I left yesterday night and pick it from there. Misha and Suzune are still arguing heatedly, probably about restaurants still. I don't even remember like any of this. It's been so long. If I joined them, I'd just get caught up in that or else get grilled about joining the student council. Let's see. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. But, oh, I see. But I find it hard to focus on the book. Besides, the lunch break beckons me to leave the dullness of the classroom. I do so heading down for the cafeteria. Misha and Suzune having come to a conclusion on one kind or another. Follow in my wake through still talking to her in animated fashion. I love her! Oh my gosh. I'm gonna skip Sorry Emmy, but I love you. You're so cute. I don't have time to look behind me because Shizune is already shoving me aside and stomping over to the girl, silently furiously at her. Emmy is so cute. I don't know. I love her so much. Miss Abarazaki, I saw that running in the halls is strictly forbidden. Misha translates right on Shizune's tail, but her voice is girlishly playful, not full of the divine fury Shizune's arm movements seem to call for. Sorry, I was just going to get some stuff and I was in kind of a hurry. You've been told this 1,000 times before. Your reckless behavior endangers other students. Even worse, it's explicitly against school regulations. Even worse. The girl blushes and starts to fidget nervously like a little child caught misbehaving. It's so cute, I find myself smiling. I know that. I was just... Make sure this will not happen again. Although I'm sure telling you this is futile, it only causes me farther headache when you choose to ignore the regulations. Got that, Emmy? The small girl sticks her tongue out in response. Ah! I gotta go! Teacher will have my head. I promised to help with printouts, but I went running instead. Sorry, but I gotta change everything. I love her. Before Misha or Suzune or I can say anything, she's already bolted from where she was a second ago, almost halfway down towards the stairwell. Oh, I see. Suzune looks like she's about to go nuclear on the spot, so I smile at her in a vain attempt to calm her down. Are you okay, Hichan? That Abarazaki girl is always like that, causing trouble to others. You know, I'm pretty certain Suzune wouldn't call me Hichan. Never mind. Yeah, anyway, I'm okay. I just got the wind knocked out of me. That's great, Hichan! I wouldn't call that great, but I let it slide this one time. More water. We have to run now. There is an important student council meeting regarding the festival, and we finally decided where to eat. Too bad he can't join, but this lunch meeting is only for council members. We can take you there some other time. Oh, and that'd be like a date, wouldn't it? The girl leaves for the downstairs. I don't even remember what's going on. Save! Okay. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. Okay, let's see if I can skip. No, I can't. I read most of the book I had started yesterday and eat some of the mostly inedible offerings of the cafeteria. The class is tiresome. The teacher seems like an okay person despite the weird first impression I got, and the material is relatively interesting. However, the way he teaches is really bizarre, as if he expects that everyone is a natural genius. When the final bell sounds, there's still a lot of time. There we go. Bye, bro. Misha. Look at us go. Oh, Rin! 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 Oh my god, it's Rin! Rin, you're so great. Oh my god. Rin, look at him move, it's so funny. Rin, look at her, look at Rin's eyes. I'm gonna be a little brat and answer. Maybe, maybe, no. I mean, he gives a he's like, he gives me a nasty sort of look when I say that, making me try to take back the word. I mean, I don't know. I'm still trying to get used to the school. I'll promise to try, though. You're not being very convincing here, Hisao. Tip number 1. Medical professionals are not amused if you take their advice lightly. Excuse me. What's up with him? As if a day or two would make that much of a difference. I didn't do anything at the hospital either. Yeah, okay, sorry. He's like... He's so mad. He studies me for a moment with his closed eyes and then shrugs, smiling again. Okay, that's more like it. If you go to the school track tomorrow morning, you'll meet my spy who probably has no qualms offering consultation to you if you want to go jog a bit. I can't remember why I need to skip. Okay, hi Rin. Hi Rin. That's me. Seems a bit stupid to me, really. But I suppose this way at least I can tell there's honestly that I'm doing something about my health. Not that I was ever much of a runner to begin with, God same. Can't hurt to try, I guess. Yo! Cute! Thank you! Look at how angry she looks. You are now a sub, Robin Viking. A subscription to me. Yes. Amazing. Miss Abarazaki. She imitates Misha imitating oh. This should be for Lily, not Emmy. It doesn't go with the scene at all. How can I forget such an introduction? It just keeps going. It just keeps going. Yes. Emmy has the decency to look vaguely apologetic for a moment before giggling. Yeah, sorry about that. Again. Well, so long as you don't make a habit of it, I suppose I'll be fine. Skipping, 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 skipping. Oh. I feel awkward. Okay, let's see. I don't think I want to do this anymore. I'm not really feeling up to more than a couple of laps and slow walked her pretty quickly. Emmy keeps running and doesn't seem to notice I've stopped until she passes me a second time. She quickly skids to a halt, like, wee! Breathing steadily in contrast to my own somewhat gasping demeanor. Finished already? I hang my head ruefully. Yeah, I'm not in very good shape right now. Emmy nods and grins at me. Look at her, she's so cute! She seems to do a lot of smiling. Good for her. She's happy. I love her. Well, the important thing is you started, right? Next time you have to try to hold out longer, and then longer, and longer, and eventually you'll be great. Look how she's so cute. Look at her little grin. It's so adorable. I'll keep that in mind. But Rose, you gotta do them all. You gotta use them all. Do all the I need to add more noises eventually. Like, honestly, guys, put in suggestions on noises you want. Emmy is adorable. Let's skip again. I don't think I accomplished anything today. Yeah. Yeah! I'm so out of shape, it's embarrassing. It's just him being sad about being blurp alerts. I have to check that out. I was like, there's so many choices I can choose from that I don't know. I want meme ones. I'll take a look tonight or tomorrow or whenever. Shut up, be nice to Jade. I love her. Okay. Why is there no music? Oh, there it goes. I was just... Yo! We're gonna skip Kenji being gross. I hate him so much. Just go die, Kenji. Why are you just standing there like this? Yeah! Hi, Lily. Oh my god. I know, at least there is a least. Oh god. Oh, don't drag me into this. I've done my part. Why am I being dragged into this again? I've done more than enough, I think. If you're angry at Lily, that has nothing to do with me. Oh, 9 viewers. Nice. Now, wait just a second. Are you implying the president's more right and scold me than yourself? Ah, damn. I think I could have worded that better. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I just wanted to choose a different answer than I did last time. I'm so sorry. I mean, what are you saying here, Chan? It's... I'm so sorry, Lily. Lily, I'm sorry. She looks so mad at me. It's just that I hardly think it's fair you can see that thing I've helped you guys. The mood has changed. Is this gonna be the noise stream? And so is Lily, though she keeps quiet. I'm afraid I inadvertently pissed her off. Are you saying I'm wrong? What a dangerous situation. It's too early to argue with you. Yes, I think it's fair of you to get on my case. Hichan, you want too much, but you have a point. Okay. You're not lazy, Hichan. Haha. Okay. Is there no music playing? Like, oh, is there not supposed to be any music playing? Let's save again. I know. I didn't realize it'd be in such short session. Okay. Shizune pushes her glasses up with her thumb almost approvingly. Sorry, Lily. That's good. If you're not losers, you shouldn't let anyone say you are. But the next time I say it, it'll really be because you're disappointing me like Miss Clap Rep here, so don't let that go to your head. Lily takes a jab slightly at venomous... Oh my god! Class Rep, Shichan says, don't forget that report, please. I won't. Would that be all? I'm sorry, Lily. I'm sorry. Yep. Then good day to you all. Her voice cut there of the classroom in half. It was more tangible. Lily leaves the room, understandably in a bad mood, but still managed to be as poised and calm as usual. I'm so sorry. Lily. Shizune, you really did go a little too far today. It's true, Shichan. Just a little. If I had been expecting Shizune to grudgingly admit I have a point there as well, I think I was expecting too much. She doesn't respond. Shichan thinks you should mind your own business. Ha-chan, we have a few last-minute things to take care of before class. We might be late, so can you please cover for us? Yeah. Perfect. Yay. Okay. Thanks, Ha-chan. They walk outside even though there are only 10 minutes left before the bell rings, beginning the signal of class. Not okay. I messed up. Okay. I have to tell her that Lily was looking for her if I see her later. After the event this morning, class is pretty boring in comparison. I turned the pages of my textbook lazily. We've been covering the same amount of pages each day, so reading ahead is more or less giving myself a preview what tomorrow's lesson will be about. The clock at the front of the room sounds unbearably loud. The teacher hasn't said anything in over 7 minutes, instead opting to cover the board and rows of equations taken directly from the book. Ew! Math, science! The rhythmic clashing of chalk on blackboard seems to synchronize perfectly with the ticking of the clock. I start to copy down the equations just to pass the time, not noticing Misha's head poking over my shoulder until she's almost on top of me. What are you doing? I try to strike a balance between being quiet enough to not draw attention to myself but loud enough to draw hers. What are you doing here, Chan? Panic shoots me as Misha starts talking at her normal volume and I sputter out a hasty reply. Still keeping my voice down despite the fact that she just blew any hope being discreet I may have. I'm copying down that stuff. What are you doing? Why so loud?
Oh, really? But it's all in the book. That's why no one else is copying it down.
I know. Why are you so loud?
Why are you so quiet, Chan? It's hard to hear you.
I look around to see if anyone is noticing our conversation. It's pretty obvious that everyone has, even the teacher. Shizune smiles coyly, and I start to wonder if Misha's doing this because she told her to. Is it because of what happened between her and Lily earlier? This is what I get for trying to be reasonable, for trying to take the middle path. Shizune is way too prideful, though by now I should know how to expect that kind of behavior from her. Why are you doing this?
Huh?
Misha is totally oblivious to the awkward stare the teacher is giving both of us while trying to balance her textbook on one finger. For a brief second it looks as if things could get ugly, but the teacher simply looks away as if it's not worth the trouble. I guess this is a good thing, and I slump back in my seat in relief. Oh. Okay. When the bell rings, I'm not in any hurry, so I stay for a while reviewing what we covered in class today. Prefer to leave last anyway, so I don't have to deal with crowding in the hallways. Misha's trying this way to keep up, but scared she can. Oh, I love her. I don't remember. Yeah! I put my head down. Whatever they're discussing, it looks like serious business. Probably way over my head. Not just that, but Shizune also seems angry, although it could just be her normal severity making it appear so. Shizune sighs to the point where her wrists crackle and Misha struggles to spit it out in word form. Sometimes she trips over herself like she's dealing with tongue twisters. And then on top of that, she has to sign back anything the other girl says. Seems like a rough job. Misha looks tired, like she's about to faint. Luckily for her, their business is soon finished and the girls sit down on their seats again.
Waha! I'm so tired.
She's hanging her head limply on her desk, looking exhausted. Festival preparations must be tough for you. Indeed, the people in the school seem to be taking the festival very seriously. Whenever I see people idling around before and after classes, they're always talking about their plans for it. It's kind of neat to see everyone being so enthusiastic about it. I'm probably the only one who doesn't have something to do. Shizune starts signing at me and Misha perks up, looking at her hands with slightly unfocused eyes. She signs with harsh, heavy, dramatic strokes. Misha translates her signing into speech for me. She does it so well it's almost Shizune is actually speaking, transmitting her thoughts directly to Misha.
Well, you're in the student council, you know, so we're pretty... Well, we're in the student council, you know, so we're pretty busy.
Sarcasm?
Huh?
The tone of Shizune's actions make me think she's speaking with disdain, but Misha interprets it normally, replacing whatever intent may have been there with her own chipper twist on things. It's still disorienting. I don't think I'll ever get used to it. Never mind. Yes! How could I forget with teacher trying to get me to join at least twice a day?
Haha! But Chan, some could say the work is too much. It'd be nice if students were to show a little more support for their leadership. Some appreciation to the ones who are working so hard to make it all possible. Maybe, for example, a little help. That's asking too much, isn't it? Yep. Help would be appreciated from students like you. If students would show their dedication and school spirit and ask for some help, well, I don't exactly need it. But I wouldn't necessarily refuse it, so it would be nice if someone would. Oh, hello!
Hanako! Baby! I look over my shoulder and see Hanako peering timidly into the classroom, most of her body hidden behind the door.
Hey, playing delinquent again?
Oh, Hanako! Oh. Shizune stares at her probingly, causing Hanako to look down and start backing away to the point where only her fingers can be seen wrapped nervously around the edges of the door. Maybe she's showing her dislike of Hanako by associating of her dislike of Lily. It appears so, and Hanako probably knows it as well. They seem to have momentarily forgotten about trying to keep me safe for the rest of the day. What is it, Hanako?
Sorry, Katawa, not here. She came by in the morning, though.
Hanako keeps looking uneasily. Shut up! That's so sad. Poor baby. Hanako looks uneasily at Shizune, who stares back at her with her usual studying gaze. What is she trying to do? Of course, Shizune isn't going to look way, and she's intimidating enough as it is, so I can only imagine how terrified Hanako would be. It's a little funny though, watching Hanako's reaction to Suzune's normal behavior. This is what happens when two people of two different extremes meet, it seems. Do you know where she is?
If she has any sense in her head, she's in her classroom working on their festival project. But who knows where that woman is loitering at? She might be slacking off somewhere, just like Kachan!
Damn, what is it with Shizune and her need to point out stuff like this? Hanako's like, Hanako nods quickly and retreats with haste.
What are we talking about? Oh yeah, we are working really hard to make the festival happen.
And driving other people insane along the way. Well, good luck with that. I stand up to leave, making my exit before either of them manages to berate me anymore for slacking off. That's funny. Okay. Shizune's words about being a slacker echo in my mind. Shizune, you're mean! I feel a bit guilty about not contributing, but I seem to lack the resolve to do anything concrete about the matter. For the festival, it's too late already unless I count helping Shizune and Misha, which I naturally don't. And clubs, I don't know. Maybe I'm not a club type of person. Can't see. I keep trying to skip because I can't remember like exactly the right words that we use, whatever. Red! It looks like she's working on a mural today too. I walk over to her, but she doesn't seem to notice me approaching. She's sitting on an upturned box, looking intently at the wall she is painting with a brush held between her toes. The mural has progressed considerably since yesterday, but it's still only half done. Red! As far as I can tell. More colors have appeared and the twisted human-like figures have spread and increased in number. I have to say the style is quite eye-catching and very unique. Not that I would be knowledgeable about art by any measurable scale, but it's very nice looking nevertheless. I'll clear my throat to get her attention, but not to stop her so that her concentration won't break. Wait. She doesn't even turn to check who it is. I'll wait. Yeah. 15 minutes later, I said that her concentration is indeed unbroken, also that I've waited long enough to warrant poking her gently on the shoulder to remind her of my presence. I love Rin. Rin's so great. Rin turns her head mechanically to look at my I can't talk. Ending up staring at my crotch level. Oh, it's a sow. She can tell I would feel a lot less uncomfortable if she were to look at my face. And as a observation hard at work, I see. It's so good. Save. The conversation starts if I hadn't been here for a quarter of an hour already, but it's not a concern, at least it starts. Looking good. It does. The layers of paint hiding of the layers of paint and mixing and shaping the human figures really create an impressive look, but Rin looks mid. You shouldn't comment on works in progress. 7 years of bad luck. Sounds terrible. I guess I'll take it back then. Still, it looks good. I wonder if I get 14 years of bad luck for thinking that. Rin turns back to look at her painting and pokes it with a big toe. Can you make some of this color? I'm running out of it. She looks down at a half-empty bowl with the remains of some pinkish paint in it. I didn't really intend to stay and help her with this project though. I guess I didn't intend to do anything much. I look at Rin, she looks emptily back at me. Just this once. Rin picks up another brush and drenches it in another tone of pale red. There are a dozen of similar bowls all around her working area. From the looks of the scene, she could have been sitting there for hours. I wonder if she has. That would mean she'd have been skipping school though, which of course wouldn't be beyond someone like Rin. I pour a little bit of white and red into a bowl, trying to match the color with the one already on the wall. I can't seem to get it right. It's really inconvenient for it to not mix enough in the first place. Getting it to be exactly the same tone will be impossible. At least I can try to do as close as I can. Excuse me. Speaking of hard work, isn't that a huge workload for you too? It's such a big painting and all. Oh, I'm not that old and bare enough to think like that. I guess you are. You guessed right. Legs hurt though, they feel like slugs. Slugs made of sea slugs? Because of the position? Yeah, I like doing it in a horizontal position more, if you know what I'm talking about. But it can't be helped. You can't ask the hall to lay down. Saying that, she stretches herself a little, bending her legs and back far. She's so great, I love her. Back far more than a human should flex. It's astonishing how effortlessly she moves her body around. There is a small flinch and otherwise blank expression, a hint of pain maybe as she stretches out her calves. Rin must have stamina and dexterity far above a normal person to be able to live like she does, but she's working on this. Why push yourself so much? Take a break or something at least. Continue tomorrow if it's bad. This gives her a pause. A long one too, feeling like a mental yawn. I don't think so, Hisao. I'm not pushing myself. Sure looks like you are. No, it's not. No, it's not about pushing or pulling or anything related to that kind of thing. There is this boy. A boy? Yeah. I love Rin. Yes, where? At the art club. And? He is blind. Oh, how can you paint if you're blind? No idea. So why is he there? That's the point. He is there. She really should... She really should speak more than one word at a time to make this feel more like a discussion and less like an interrogation. He can't really do anything that you'd call it, right? But he comes there anyway and paints. Why? I don't know. Why? I don't know. That's what... I don't know. That's why I asked. So? He doesn't paint often, but I think his paintings are... I spit all over the screen. Jeez Louise. But I think his paintings are very interesting. I'm sure they are. I once tried that painting with my eyes closed. Wasn't too interesting. Cleaning up the floor took ages to try again. But he is becoming better at sculpting. I see. Maybe... Maybe she was trying to make a point with this. Maybe she forgot she had one. Seems like the art club is full of interesting people. Not really. Pretty blunt statement. She totally missed the sarcasm. No? Just like I said, they're not very interesting. I usually don't have much interest in people who are not... Maybe you have. But that boy is interesting. Maybe I didn't like that boy. Maybe you are. Maybe everyone is. Doing things you can't do just because... That's pretty deep. I think I tell that to her. You're a deep one. Nah, I'm a really shallow and thoughtless person. People say that to me all the time. Did you know I can only think of 4 things at the same time? No, but now I do. Right now I'm thinking of the second... She's so great. I love her. Right now I'm thinking of the second floor's girls' toilet. Ice cream flavored ice cream. The middle toe and a haircut. I'm going to need a haircut. I like her shake. She shakes her. This is fantastic. She shakes her head around vigorously, letting her short and messy hair ruffle wildly around. I can see that it's doing what she likes to do. We false out as Rin treads around absent-mindedly, poking some brushes around. She's so great. She's like, she's thinking nothing. The thought about the iPub sticks in my head for a while longer. She's so funny. She's so cute. I'm feeling like I'm treading on very unknown territory with art. The way these meetings with Rin go is as though I'm starting a smoking habit or something. I should probably stop talking with her. I love her. No, she's fantastic. It's not like I dislike her, despite the confusion her being herself causes, and I don't dislike art either. I'm even drawn for fun sometimes. I still have a real creative drive or any technical skill. Why is Rin so great? So usually if I were to draw something, I'd get white paper syndrome and just freeze completely. That or manage to draw something disfigured and promptly get frustrated at my inability to put the picture in my head down on the paper, then call it quits without really even trying to make an effort. Rin clearly doesn't have this problem, but she frustrates me in another way. Being with her is like looking into a mirror that doesn't reflect anything. It makes one question the sanity of the act. Rin sits down on her box, swaying from side to side, apparently comfortable with the uncomfortable silence. She is staring at me again, or maybe over my shoulder. I can't quite figure out where her eyes are focused. I'm thinking of leaving so she can carry on working undistracted, that I can do whatever I'm going to do alone. It's not like I have anything that must be done today. Oh shoot. Who? Oh shoot. Who? Oh no, buddy. I just forgot to tell Haruka that Lily was looking for her. Do you know her from my class? Oh, her. What? The mystery toilet girl. That person is funny. I saw her going to the toilet 5 times during recess 3 weeks ago. I'm sure it's the world record. It was very mysterious. That's why you call her mystery toilet girl? What other reason could there possibly be? Well, if there is an eternal mystery, I didn't follow her in there. Maybe it was the week before that. Could have been. Looking at her... Looking at her makes me hungry. Don't say that. At least not around her. Oh my god. Rin turned to look at me blank as if she's not sure I approved her. Which doesn't acknowledge understanding any more than before, so I give up at this point. So do you want to go eat dinner then? No. Not yet. Rinna turned her hungry gaze back to the wall, looking slightly more energetic, or at least slightly less lethargic than she did before. As if the wall is an opponent she has to vanquish, something she must overcome before she can indulge in dinner. This is the feeling I get. A weird sense of empathy overcomes me and makes me smile a little to myself. For all her oddity, Rin is pretty cool after all. I'll be going anyway. Have fun. Rin has already grasped a brush and is dipping it into fresh paint, so of course she can't hear me anymore or doesn't answer anything if she does. That was funny. The nurse's voice is almost nagging in the back of my head about morning jogs. I make the resolution to wake up for it by going for a walk sometime after school tomorrow. Emmy won't carry the way. Emmy, I love Emmy though. I love her. Okay. I love Rin's fantastic. Oh my god. Okay, I'm scared. Oh, thanks. I'm back in my room. The first thing I see is a familiar row of medication bottles lined up on top of my dresser, and it makes me depressed as usual. It's annoying. I thought I was okay. I thought I had my piece of this thing getting over it. But what I really did, I allowed myself to forget that I have a problem. Being here really reminds me of the reality, and trying to fight against it just hurts. Reflecting on it is only going to do so much. I've done this before for months. It feels like it's time to get over it. If I allow myself to forget that my life is definitely not going to be as long as with others, I won't get anywhere. That's so sad. My life may be different from others, but it is a life in progress. That's how I rationalize it. I down the usual handful of pills, trying to push a sudden dreary feeling out of my head. Then I prepare to head out to class early as usual. No! Can I skip Kenji? Yes, I hate you! Just shut up! Emmy! Rin! Hi Lily, I'm sorry I pissed you off. Rin! Yeah, I don't like Kenji! Kenji, shut up. Okay, I don't remember how I answered last time. Sorry, I'm not in very good condition. Oh, is it something that's related to being transferred here? I mean, maybe I already done this. Yeah, I already answered this way, I don't remember. I'm sorry, what? Where does it say? Oh, I didn't even realize that. I didn't even notice that. Okay, I'm sorry. Oops, oh well. Not that I have anything to do anywhere else either. School is a beehive activity but no one pays me any heed. Wow. I sauntered past class and saw the students frantically doing this and that, buzzing around the work like little working bees. You wouldn't guess the school day is over. It's a bit quieter outside, but not by much. People zip by left and right, hurrying as quickly as they can, busy and energetic. I feel the opposite. The midday seems to be draining all the spirit out of my body, making it feel limp all over. Warm, soft air flows through inside my shirt, feeling like a cushion. Me too. I yawn later thinking about what I do. I'll drop off my books at the dorms first, and then something I haven't decided yet. Maybe no. Maybe Kenji's in his room. Can I skip past Kenji? It's fine. On the way to dorms. On the way to dorms, I spot Emmy coming my way, running despite not having those weird running prosthetics on. I wait for her and she skids to a stop.
Yo, Hasao!
Spires of white and green paint adorn her. She's so cute. Look at her little smile. And chin respectively, but her smile is wide as feisty as it always is. She leans close. Look at she's so cute. She leans close to me, amplifying the thing that she's examining me. What you doing? Nothing really. I don't have anything to do for the festival. Everyone else seems to be doing something important.
That's perfect. Then you can help me and Rin.
With the festival preparations, I'm not sure I'd be much of help.
That's fine.
I mean, I know, right? That's fine. I'm not much help either. Emmy grabs my wrist and starts dragging me back inside the school quite forcefully. Even her walking speed is more like jogging, making me stumble over myself simply trying to keep up. The stairs slow Emmy down a little bit. Maybe it's hard to climb with her legs, and maybe she's finally run out of breath. We go all the way back to the third floor to the seniors' hallway, ending up where I left 5 minutes ago. I could as well stayed here waiting for Emmy had I known. So is Rin working on that mural still?
That's right. She needs all kinds of paints and brushes and stuff, so I went to get them from the art classroom.
And oh my goodness! You need shed scene. I'm scared. You need help with that. Well, Rin told me you had already helped her, so I thought you wouldn't mind. I see. So thanks to Emmy's flaky logic, here I am again, collecting stuff from... I don't know, what is a shed scene? God, I'm scared! Collecting stuff from the art classroom from other people. The room was empty apart from ourselves and the lonely specks of dust floating in the air. Emmy skipped straight away to the back wall, digging out a tiny crumpled piece of paper from her pocket. Did I already do this? I don't remember. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. So while she tries to make sense of this scrawled handwriting, I take a closer look at the materials lying around here. Dozens of paint cans and bottles are arranged on the shelves in the most organized fashion. Some look like they have been left there for several decades, relics of previous art club generations. Next to the heavy stacks of neatly piled drawing paper are boxes full of different sized brushes and unsorted crayons. The smell of paint, turpentine, and fresh paper float in the stale air, mixing in my nostrils to form that unmistakable scent of art. Emmy studies her notes, comparing them to markings on the various paint cans, and passes them to me as she finds the correct matches. She stretches her neck to look on the topmost shelf, but it's not quite enough. Her eye level stays below the shelf no matter what she does. Emmy gives up and just looks up the shelf longingly, like a child at a toy store huffing annoyance. She's so cute! After a moment of building anger, she starts jumping up and down, apparently trying to read the labels during the fraction of a second she can see them and catch what she can. She's so funny. Look at how cute she is. It's no surprise that she fails miserably and almost manages to bring the entire shelf crashing down. Now I see why lending me a hand here would be useful. Come on, let me do that. You can't jump high enough. I don't want you to hurt yourself trying. Also, I'm like twice your height. You are not! She turns around, flaring scorn, flushed cheeks and all. Just kidding, just kidding. Anyway, I'll look up there, okay? She glares at me one more time, but can't come up with a retort. With a grudging she turns her back to me. So I begin scrounging around the top shelf for a paint well below. Glimmer and Rover and twice your height. Emmy crouches. Sick even Jade. Emmy crouches to scavenge what she can from the cupboards. I shake my head a little after double checking to ensure that she can't see me do so. Emmy having a complex, but her height was a surprise. Jade, my baby. She is short. I wouldn't have joked about it otherwise. She seems easygoing, but I guess everyone has their weak. Don't be mean to her. Has their weak spots. Only after we almost have all the items collected and spread out on a desk like a treasure hunt to spoil, so I realized it wasn't necessarily the high jump that got her riled up. Aw, she might not have been told that she can't do something, like jump. But Emmy herself seems to have forgotten about that already. Quick to anger, quick to forget. Is she that type of person? At least she doesn't seem to have taken anything to heart, and she chatters away happily while I pick up the rest of the items and make my way back to Rin. I chivalrously carry the bulk of the materials as we make our way towards the dormitories. Rin is really stressed about getting her painting done. It's her own fault though, she should have started earlier. Is she going to make it? No idea, unless it gets me, but with Rin you never know what's going on. I found her this morning lying in the dorm in front of the dorm in a fetal position. She hadn't slept all night. I can't believe it was the night nurses hadn't found her. And now she's painting again like crazy. Yeah, I've noticed that she comes off as kind of unhinged, so to speak. Emmy giggles at that as well as my likely too obvious awkwardness. I don't mind it, she's just a little weird sometimes. That I can agree with her. I like me. Emmy seems to be cool with Rin's whatever it is that feels so off about her. Still, they don't feel close like Misha and Shizune do. With them working as a single entity, sometimes it's hard to say where one ends and the other begins. Even though they're so different, just like Emmy and Rin are. And Rin is the most different of them all, different from anyone else I've met. Yeah, I guess she's a very unique person. I'll turn to that word again as if it encompasses Rin's personality by itself, but really it's just a substitute. Rin's amazing. Emmy giggles at I grasp it up for a properly descriptive word. She's just weird. You know, earlier she spent a half hour sitting on her box and stared at her toes. Huck Stuff, you are so right. Thank you for thank you for defending my baby. Shut up! She giggles again in a way that makes me think she doesn't know what's funny about it. It just is. All the time. The working area is a mess, but the mural itself has taken over even more than a house since I saw it. The disfigured human figures have been mostly colored in tones of red, pink, and orange. Weird and imaginary, things populating the spaces between. It looks... Yes, defend Jade, my child, my baby girl. It looks nice. I can't think of any word that would describe the word concisely and comprehensively, so I settled on the one nondescript nice. But honestly, it seems like the area around the wall becomes untidier at the same rate as the mural progresses. The ground is littered with dozens of paint cans, various art supplies, and empty soda bottles. Rin herself is in the center of the chaos, standing there looking very cozy as she is a natural part of the scene. Her paint legs have been rolled up to her knees, exposing her thin legs with sport a dying sketching of war painting similar to those on Emmy's face. Emmy sprints to... No! Kenji's awful and Jade's amazing! Shut up! Emmy sprints to Rin ahead of me and gleefully jumps in front of her. I'm back! That was fast. Did you run in the corridors again? Hisao help me! Emmy points victoriously. No! Shut up! No! 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 Rin turns around, following Emmy's finger with her eyes, looking at my general direction. She nods absent-mindedly. She looks like she hasn't slept since last night. A vacant, glazed stare that's focused slightly off me and moves like a slow-motion movie. Hello, Hisao. Thank you for the help. Don't mention it. I just did. Never mind. Looks like you made progress. Looking good as far as I can tell. Fight! 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 But now you get more bad luck. I know, but I'm willing to take the risk. That's a very nice thing to say. For me, of course, not for you. This is why artists are always unlucky. They have to constantly look at their unfinished paintings. As an artist? Maybe? So artists can't... So artists can't find romance, their favorite TV shows are canceled, or they die young because of unspecified disease. The deep mysterious law of the universe. I'm thinking hard about what Rin's saying. I have a boyfriend, shut up! And I have found romance, shut up! Unless they are blind. She can do this for a while, looking like she's going to fall. No, Hux, if I knew what you meant, Roman's being mean to me because Rin's being silly. There is a boy at the art club, you see a blind boy, so he doesn't see. You already told me. I glance sideways at Emmy and she glances back at me. That tells me she has heard this one before too. Look at how awkward Emmy looks. She's like, Neither of us says anything to Rin though. She continues to monotone soliloquy and like an unfunny stand-up comedian. He should become an artist. No bad luck guaranteed. Don't you think that would be a good idea? That only blind people should become artists? No, not as such. She's Mod Pie. She is! You might have a point. Abandoning this train of thought, she turns again to consider her work and starts. Mod Pie from My Little Pony, one of Pinkie Pie's sisters. Rin is basically Mod Pie. humming a tune that I can think recognize but can't remember the name of. Emmy arranges the supplies he brought and moves a few paint cans around, trying to bring some organization to the scene. Emmy, I need the Prussian blue paint. Which one's Prussian blue? She's staring helplessly at 7 or 8 cans, each with a different tone of blue. It's the one with Prussian blue paint in it. Jeez, Rin, you're not helping at all. I look around as well, even though I don't know what Prussian blue looks like either. I wonder what blue has to do with Prussia. Or what Prussia even is. The name sounds vaguely familiar, but I can't place it. Well, none of the blues looks more Prussian than the others. A small print on the labels is legible enough to determine that none said anything about the contents being Prussian. There is no Prussian. Jade, yeah, Jade, like, they're saying, considering that Jade has bad luck then, but Jade's a baby. She likes photography. I know, his child doesn't like history. But she also likes photography. There is no Prussian blue here. Emmy heaves a sigh. I guess I have to go back and get some. I promise I'll help with that class project though, so I'll be back a bit later. Can you imagine that for a few hours? Rin nods, so Emmy leaves. I stay because I like watching Rin paint and because I have nothing better to do. I sit in a box and pick up today's book from my bag. It's a story about 3 guys drinking beer for 2 weeks straight and doing little else. That sounds like an amazing book. Okay. Oh, wait. Layers of paint on top of layers of paint. The mural slowly gains more form. I turn the page at leisurely pace. In this chapter, they are drinking beer at the protagonist's friend's place. And in the previous one, there's a protagonist's own apartment. It's not a pain turner kind of book. It slices someone's memory life that makes me wonder why it had to be written. Why indeed, there is reason for doing something creative. It's almost incomprehensible. That's why Rin does paintings. It feels like she and Emmy are the same, going squarely against her face of it's just out of spite. Rin even says something like that. Do something you can't just because you can. Is that what she meant? Is that her reason? It might be Emmy. She comes off as quite a headstrong person. Rin does not give off that kind of air. Thinking about it, she doesn't have any kind of air. Maybe a different kind every time I talk with her. Why did she say what she said? Why does she of anyone at all paint or draw or sculpt or write? I've never had much of a creative impulse, so I don't think I could really understand it. It makes me feel hollow inside. What a grim thought. I can't really decide whether it's true or not either. Am I content being this way? I can't deny I'm feeling a little envious of Rin, but I don't really consider it a flaw of any kind. It's I'm myself and she is herself. Still, I do need to find something. Something that could make me feel a little less lost about myself instead of drowning myself in these books I did in the hospital. I can't help but feel this... Baby Jane! I can't help but feel disoriented. The new school lifestyle and people around me contribute heavily to this sensation. I'm trying my best to fit into existing social circles, and most people I've met have been really nice. It still feels like I'm an outsider, though, like I don't belong. I shake the feeling off like I'm spacing out. I've neither turned the page of book nor done anything for Rin. She is trying to pour some paint from a can using only her feet, having not bothered to ask me, or maybe she did, I didn't hear it. Either way, it looks very unstable. I quickly jump to help her, and it looks like she's about to spill the entire contents of the can all over the pavement. I take the can from her feet and pour some in the bowl. She doesn't say anything, and neither do I. I catch a glimpse of her eyes looking silently at me from under her feet. It's an unreadable expression. Hold on. What's going on? A perfect poker face mixed with the hint of something like a mild surprise. I wonder what she is thinking. Maybe she's wondering about what I'm thinking. Maybe nothing. A penny for your thoughts. Do you have any pennies with you? I don't think I do. And I don't think I will tell. I'm not thinking anything either, so you're in luck, except now I just did. She frowns, looking very unsatisfied. It's hard not to think about anything, but it's important. It's about to ask why it's important when some old guy walks up to us looking like he has some business with Rin. Ooh! Who are you? Good afternoon, how's it going? I can make it. I'm so scared. He looks terrifying. Oh my god, why is he like... I don't like him. Rin doesn't take her eyes off the wall and responds so naturally I can only assume they know each other. I haven't seen the man before, so I naturally wonder who he might be. Maybe a teacher? His hair has faded to a silvery gray so much it looks like artificially dyed. I hope that's not the case. Small rounded glasses hang on the bridge of his nose, but it appears he's constantly looking over the lenses rather than through them. He's studying the mirror intently over said glasses. Good, good. What bold composition you have here. He moves to inspect the mural closer, talking to himself about it in a way that makes it obvious he wants to hear it too. Very good indeed. I don't really know what to make of it, but Rin doesn't seem to care much. She's looking around her working space with various bowls of dirt and stones scattered all over. Asao. A little more of this. Give me a second. It's so weird. I pour a 50-50 mix of two paints into the bowl to create more of the same pale pink tone Rin was using to fill up the shape of a man's face. Rin watching me doing so makes me feel nervous somehow. Her face is so unassuming that I feel like she's waiting for me to do something wrong. Oh my gosh, the man turns to reckon me as well, looking surprised if he'd noticed my presence only just now. Maybe he did. Why, hello there, who might you be? I'm a transfer student to class 3-3, Hasana Kai. Nice to meet you. But 2's class A, well I won't hold it against you. He laughs very loudly, obnoxiously loudly. A few small birds take flight from a nearby tree. I'm Shinichi no Mi. That makes sense. The art teacher. So this is the art teacher. In retrospect, should have guessed that much. He even looks like one as far as first impressions go. How did he come to end up assisting my prodigy? I wish I knew. I mentioned the art club. I thought the bird was from the Twitch sounds too. I was so confused. I was like, what? I don't remember doing that sound. I guess I'm a little interested in the art club. I blurted out partially inadvertently. What do you mean? Nothing specific. I wonder if I could come by sometime, even if it's just to observe or something. I've been thinking that I should join some club or something too. So, am I going with the Rin route? It's in no way a premeditated move, but a vague yeah, but a vague sense of determination has really been building inside me for this past week. I want to do something. I want to belong somewhere. I might as well be the art club, my shortcomings notwithstanding. The teacher seems pleased. Oh, you want to join? Well, we always welcome new people, of course. Club meetings are normal enough. We study various aspects of the fine arts and try our hands at them as well. Or feet. He gives an embarrassed comment. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know who I'm getting. I'm trying to avoid Lily, so that's why I kind of pissed her off earlier. But I hate kanji! That's the one route I refuse to get. He gives an embarrassed cough, but Rin doesn't seem to mind. I take a small amount of comfort from the fact that I'm not the only one of vocabulary difficulties in this school. Mia rebounds from his faux pas, but I can't talk. Checking the time from his huge gleaming pocket watch and slaps his pride even more theatrically. I really must take my leave now, but if you have questions, I am sure Tezuka can clarify. I am looking at him. I don't like it. I don't like his face. Somehow mentioning... What was it? Oh, ew! Is it that face? That's so gross. Somehow mentioning clarify and Rin in the same sentence doesn't feel right. However, I don't say as much to the teacher since he seems to be in a hurry. Ew, gross! Tezuka, I'm pleased to see that this little project is going so well. I'll just stop by to remind you not to run off by yourself tomorrow. I've invited certain people to the festival for you, and I'm pretty sure they'd like to meet you as well. Help us to get money then, Nakai! The teacher leaves and we're left by ourselves again. Rin is still painting as if nothing notable happened. Since nothing infected, I'm left wondering what on earth is wrong with me. Art and I haven't worked well together in the past, at least judging from the grades I used to have in middle school. Maybe a club will be different than an obligatory class. Who knows? Whatever. I try to come up with something meaningful to ask about it, but to no avail. I'll just go to the club meeting and see how it goes. So he invited some... Yeah, Kenji's a piece of poo. So he invited some people tomorrow just to check out your painting. He has a lot of art people friends. They like to talk about art. I think he wants me to talk about art with them. Somehow I get the feeling they aren't too thrilled about it. Rin shuns non-committedly, but still gives an impression of her general displeasure at the idea of having to discuss her painting or any painting with other people. I don't really like talking about art. It's already a way to talk about without talking, so why bother talking about it? I can understand that. What? I'm sorry! I made Lily angry earlier because I wanted to avoid her route earlier, so I made Lily really mad. It's like being bored and talking about being bored because you are bored. I'm not following you. Have you ever talked about being bored? It's pointless and not very exciting. All you can really say about it is, I'm so bored. I once spent a week trying to think of something meaningful to say about boredness. It was the most boring week I'd ever had. But that's pretty fitting, don't you think? I did not do that to her. I just made her angry. I didn't beat her up. Brittany gives me a look, the laconic kind that doesn't look like it means anything, but it does. Anyway, I don't know. I guess I would really come up with anything to say about art. I mean, I like this one you're doing now. I have no idea what to think of it except that it looks nice. What's this painting about? Brand's fantastic. It's not about anything at all. That's what I like to say. So I did. But that was a small lie. I said it anyway because I would kind of like it to be true. Teacher wanted me to do this. I didn't have any ideas. I tried to have some, but nothing happened. So now this is a painting without any ideas. But what are you painting then? No idea. Come to think of it, I think I'll call this no idea. Now I started thinking of it. This is bad. She shakes her head vigorously for a while, trying to shake thinking out of her head. The amber hair, red hair flies wildly around. This is why I had Abby help me. She makes it easy to not think about anything. You know how she just talks about nothing for hours, like her head is more the bubblegum from Bath Jelly. You are kind of the same, but not really. It's very helpful if you stay here. I am not sure if that's a compliment or not. It's probably neither, with Rin being the overtly neutral person she is. That's Susie talking about Akko. So is there anything specific you'd like me to do to make you not think? Just be. So without knowing what I should do, I just sit on an empty box to watch her continue with the painting, idly leaving the pages of the beer-drinking book. And I should probably end the stream in a minute. I'm so sorry because I am tired. Rin has a serene expression on her face, her dark green eyes hiding what she might think behind them. No, wait, she's supposedly not thinking anything, right? She quietly hums to a tune, interrupting every now and then with a polite request for more paint or another kind of brush. Her concentration is admirable, even though she seems to be sleep-deprived and under pressure to finish the job. Inch by inch, the painting gains more form, details being added on top of details, the colors intertwining with each other, filling the empty spaces growing on top of each other. I find myself thinking about inspiration and motivation to create art again. Where does one get ideas? They don't come out of nowhere, and I don't think there are muses that magically inject some inspiration in your head. Ideas have an origin and a purpose. The more I think about it, the more I'm convinced that Rin is lying about her mural, or at least twisting the truth. Maybe she doesn't even realize it herself. I know, I love Rin. You can't do anything creative without having an idea of what you are going to create. That would go against the definition. Thanks, Huckstuff! Every stroke must be decided to be drawn. Even if it's made at random, then that too is a conscious decision. So her painting, even this one, must be based on having some deliberate goal or idea on what to paint. It's Rin's idea to have no idea, and she said, does that count as having an idea? A logical paradox? That seems to be Rin's modus operandi, whatever that word is. Exactly. Don't, if you bring up Jade, I'm gonna fight you. I was gonna fight you! For her most normal interactions, so it wouldn't surprise me if she hadn't noticed this herself. I wonder if I should bring it up, but I'm not sure if I want to engage in an argument about logic with this girl. One of us would probably end up short-circuiting. Fight! So I discarded the thought. Rin is scribbling and shuffling restlessly. Even her usual blank visage breaks into pretty difficulty-looking expressions that kind of doesn't come up with accidentally. Everything alright? Yes. No. My back started hurting again. The painting is too big and... It's hard to paint in this position. Want to take a break? After I finish this part. Of course she doesn't take a break. I don't bring it up again because that would be completely and utterly pointless. Rin continues her work and I stay with her. I like to watch her paint and I'm going to be a member of the same club she's in now. And when she declares the mural to be finished, it's already so dark that I have no idea how she can tell. There is no celebration, no general sense of a job well done, just a tired and laconic I'm done, and we both go to sleep. Time to end it for today, cause I'm tired. Do 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 do. Okay. Alright, y'all. God, yeah. We're going to save. Good night, y'all. Thanks all for watching. Yes. I will probably continue the next Thursday. Yeah. Good night, y'all.